back. Go take my headphone off. Peace. Nah. Think fast. I'm sorry. Just trying to get the thought out. But just on some as above, so below aspect, I thought about like the reason why we like going through this spiritual awakening. One would ask, why it seems like, in essence, Source paying a little more attention to what's going on around here than usual. And I thought about on some as above, so below vibes, where like, say for instance, of course, Source is, in essence, on, how can I say, the consciousness of Source is running this thing on an autopilot type of vibe, same as above, so below with your body. They got cells in my body right now that's moving and I'm not consciously, manually controlling it. Like it's kind of just going with the vibe of, whatever little internal tasks it got. But the moment I take my consciousness and focus on a part of my body, just like dealing with meditation or the law of attraction, then I'm starting to influence the energies in that area a little bit more stronger. So we could almost look at, like, again, and with the spiritual awakening, like cycling through the Kundalini, like our area, like the area that the earth is in is back in that place around God's pineal gland, or like how the Christ seed energy cycles up the spine. You could be in the area around the solar plexus, or you could be in the area around the heart, but then you get to a place around the third eye, and that's when the vibrations are high. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And then and as above, so below in that essence too, like cycling out of that's what going through these different cycles, like the Kali Yuga and the age of Aquarius, with these different cycles is the same thing. It's like, all right, cycle up, bam, and cycle down, then it's out. Go through its energy of being in the root chakra and the lower vibrations, up in the high and back to the low. And, it's a rotation. But I definitely just caught the vibe so much so to where I was like urged to really, really share it, like it was really profound. So, otherwise I wouldn't, but I definitely caught that vibe of like, just like right now is the personification of Source. Source is, and two, is not a man or a woman in the sky, is both masculine and feminine aspects that's in everything, in all, just in and outside of any and everything. That's the best way to put it, in and outside of any and everything. That's Source. But again, just that aspect of like, why are we going through, or why do we go through these spiritual awakenings after so much time? Is because we are passing through an area that Source is more conscious of as a body. Like if I'm always conscious of my third eye, I'm always doing meditations on my third eye, then when something passes through my third eye area, like if some particle within my body or a blood cell or anything passes through the third eye area of my body, then it's now in my focus. Now, because say I'm doing my chi energy exercise and it didn't even really know it was going to get hit with that light, but it's traveling, it's feeling, they're like, oh, we moving far, we going up. And as it get here, like, whoa, we got hit with some high vibrational light. Like we went through the Lion's Gate, or through, like going through eclipse, but going through that pineal area. And so when they pass through that area, since I'm focused in that area, my chi energy, or just chi energy in general, my chi energy is enlightening that area. So whatever's passing through that area is being focused on and enlightening as well. You know what I'm saying? So for that aspect, I feel like that's what we going through, and why it seems like at some points in time, where Source is a little less hands-on in essence, so to speak, or we just dealing with the lower vibration of Source, in essence, because we've gotten to a place where we're out of the focus of the consciousness of the Godhead of Source, and we in the other areas. Matter of fact, we might be in the stomach area, being governed by, the consciousness of the stomach of Source, because we do have consciousness in the solar plexus area. So as above, so below. We pass through a little area of Source. Matter of fact, that in essence, like passing through the Leo constellation, just Not saying to quote me on that, but just an example of, solar plexus and the Leo, passing through that energy. But again, everything that's outside of us is inside of us and vice versa. And once you really get into that as above, so below aspect, you don't even really need books. Just like I wouldn't read no book I'm coming from the post office right now. I'm downtown LA. Matter of fact, working, doing the other parts of my work, shipping out bracelets. All of a sudden, it's like, boom, talk about this. And I say I talk about it, but it's like, hear this idea and, you should share this with people. So it is what it is. But that's it. Just how, as above, so below, we are now in the focus and in the vision of source consciousness, a little more than normal, like compared to like being in the toe, where we far away from the hive. The energy that's in my feet is far away from, my focus up here in the pineal or in the areas that I focus on more, So, and then you start to see though too, why source, though in general, the whole as above so below about balance, I should be paying attention to my whole body though, and not just parts of it. But peace, happy now is a vibrate, of course, not going too far in the future, not going too far in the past, right?